just in time. You had to go the long way around. There were too many police on the streets.
This is fantastic. You know my wife, of course, and the children.
We must hurry. The workmen will be here in half an hour.
Such trouble we can people meet Mr. Frail on the parlor. We shouldn't come early.
It wasn't your fault. You couldn't let your daughter be taken away, Mr. Frank.
Don't worry. We'll do everything we can to help. Now, I must run and get your ration books.
If they see our name on ration books, won't they know we're here?
Trust me, your names won't be on them. If you make a list every day, I'll try to get what you want. And every Saturday, I can bring 5 library books.
5. I know my fact is going to be
Anna, remember there are 7 of us.
I know Mother. It's illegal then, the ration books. We've never done anything illegal before.
I don't think we'll be living exactly according to regulations here.
Listen, the restaurant.
How will I ever get used to that clock?
I love it.
Meeker I will be here every day to see you. I've hidden the buzzer to signal when it would come up, and tomorrow I'll have that bookcase placed in front of your door. Oh, and one last thing. The radio.
A radio, fantastic.
A radio, thank God.
How did you get it? We had to turn ours in months ago.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Caller.
You'll tell them about the noise.
I'll tell them.
Thank you. Really, how can we ever thank you?
I never thought I'd live to see the day that a man like Mr. Frank would have to pull me behind.
Oh, what a journey. It's a wonder we weren't arrested. Petronella, walking down the street, wearing a fur coat, carrying a hat box in the middle of summer.
What do you need another hat for?
It's not another hat, it's...
Oh.
I just don't feel at home without my chamber pot.
Now, everyone, a few things quickly. We have to get organized before 8. Anna, please, sit down. About the noise. While the workmen are here between 8 and 6, we must be completely quiet, so no shoes. We shouldn't move unless absolutely necessary. We can't run the water, we can't flush the toilet in the WC. The pipes are running right down through the building, and every noise can be heard.
Only one toilet for all of us?
I know. We can't throw out any garbage. Everything, not even a potato peel, must be burned in the stove at night. We can't look out the windows. We can't go outside. No coughing. No fevers if at all possible. Remember, we can never call a doctor. This is the way we must live until this is over. This is our common room. This is where we will have our meals together as one family.
One family, I love that.
So now let's get organized. As Mr. Van Dam and I discussed, this door will lead to the Van Dam's room, this one to the Frock Girls' room. Hater, I'm sorry your space is so small, but you'll be close to your parents. And I'm glad you brought your cat. He warns us they're lanky rats.
Rats! Oh my God!
I'm sure Mooshie can take care of a few rats. Come, Petronella, let's go up to the attic and bring our dishes down. All of our boxes are up there.
Never, never can we thank you, Mr. Frank. If it weren't for you, I don't know what would have happened to us.
If it weren't for your husband, I don't know what would have happened to me. When I came to Amsterdam, not knowing a soul, not knowing the language, I'll never forget what he did. Besides, he's been an excellent business partner.
Well, that's true.
God, it's hot.
If you take off that precious coat for 1 minute, you feel a lot cooler.
Hey, please, sit down. You haven't closed your eyes for days. Nor you, Margaret.
I slept, Father. Isn't it funny? Even though I knew it was my last night in my own bed.
You get
getting rid of it?
You can't do that. They'll arrest you if you go out without your star.
Who's going out? There. Now I don't have to be branded.
You're right. We don't need it anymore. Remember when it started? People had to look the other way, but somehow their eyes always landed right there. Oh, those slippers aren't so tight.
The day they made us wear the star was the worst day of my life.
Look, left mark. Do you know Hanukkah?
No,
You'll be to all.
never heard of her.
Oh, we've heard of me.
Well, your father is my father's business partner.
You've heard of me, you've heard of me. I'm famous in my school.
That's true, in a way.
What do you mean?
Anna, you must have bothered Tater.
I'm not bothering him. Mooshy, mooshy, mooshy.
Nor Mushi. Tater, we'll have our first dinner tonight together.
Thank you.
He's awfully shy.
He'll get used to you.
He better. He's the only boy I've ever seen before. My movie stars. Pam, you remembered. Having put the right. Wait, where's my diary? Oh, I forgot my pencil.
Anna, no. You can never go down those stairs.
But it was only for.
Never, Anna. One slip could cost us our lives.
I know, Father.
It's all right. Me and Mr. Dollar will come every day, bring us books and food, news from the outside. They're friends, Anna, and that's a rare thing these days. If the Nazis knew they were helping us, they'd be deported too.
Your promise, Pam?
Your family here now.
Oh, Pam, Pam, what a darling you are.
All those bags of beans and potatoes. Is that what we'll be eating every night? Not much variety, is there?
Don't listen to her. What she can do with beans and potatoes. My wife's a great cook.
Lucky for us.
You'll see, even with beans. But oh, I'm gonna miss those gourmet meals.
Putty, stop exaggerating.
The women, do they seem content to you?
You never can tell with women. But I think we'll be all right.
Mrs. Van Dam, we'll meet here tonight at 6 to prepare supper.
6 o'clock. Yes.
Come away, Petronella. The workmen will be here any moment.
Maybe it's a mistake. All of us going into hiding together. They say it's better for families to separate. That way, if we're caught or betrayed, at least the children would be all right.
No. The children would have never forgiven us if we were separated. Or you and I been able to stand it. We must be quiet now.
Are you all right, Marcus?
Feel my hands. Still trembling.
Don't worry, we're here now. They can't take you away.
Yes. We're here.
It's the silence that frightens me most. Every time I hear a creak in the house, a step in the street, I'm sure they're coming for us. We walk from room to room, feeling like a songbird whose wings have been ripped off and keeps hurling itself against the bars of its cage. Let me out where there's fresh air and laughter. But then I remember with you, we're not hiding, and I know we live in paradise. We're as quiet as baby mice. Who would have dreamed that Quicksilver on would have stood still for hours? What's more, good. At last.
What were you writing about that was so funny? about me, I hope. Can't I take a peek?
No, Mrs. Fontaine.
Not even a little peek?
Not even a little peek, Mrs. Fontaine.
All right, fine. I'm first for the WC.
Has anyone seen my shoes?
Shoes?
You took them, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're going to be sorry.
Am I?
Definitely.
Anna?
Just wait till I get you.
I'm waiting. Here. You're strong, but you don't get away from me. You didn't think I was so strong, did you? Uh-oh, I'm making you mad. You're really getting mad now.
Anna, Peter.
Come, Peter, dance with me.
I don't know how.
I'll teach you.
I don't want any lessons.
Please.
I have to feed Mushi his supper.
Can I watch?
He doesn't like people around when he eats.
I'll be quiet. Quiet as a little mouse. He likes mice, doesn't he?
No!
Anna, you mustn't play with Peter like that. It's not dignified.
I don't want to be dignified.
You complain when I don't treat you like a grown-up, yet when I do, you resent it.
I just want to have some fun. What's wrong with that boy?
He's not used to girls, especially girls like our Hanukkah. Give him time.
How much time does he need? You dance with me, Marcus. I have to help with supper. Come on, we don't practice, we'll forget. See everyone? Marcus, the real dancing family.
Ah, dancing! Where's Peter? His father will kill him if he catches him with that cat again. Anna, darling, do me a favor and get Peter out of this room.
Hey there,
What is it?
Mother says come out.
You know what your father says.
All right, just feed him his supper and come right out.
Is that any way to talk to your little girlfriend?
Mother, please.
Look, he's blushing.
You're crazy. She's 13.
So, you're 16. Your father's older than I am. I'll tell you, Mr. Frank, if this war lasts much longer, we're liable to be related. Oh, I think I have a right. God, I hate them.
Excuse me, everyone. I wish I could stay for supper, but I'm so shy and barely.
All right, I've heard about you. How you talk so much in class. Mr. Kesey called you Miss Quack Quack and made you write a composition. Quack, 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 said Mrs. Quack Quack.
Go on, tell them the rest. That was so good. You read it out loud to the whole class.
I know about you. Always joking.
I don't always joke.
Always making fun of, mocking people.
I don't always. Really was infuriating whatever next.
That's right, Anna. You give it to him.
All the boys in the world want to feel
Quack,
loved.
quack, quack, said Mrs. Quack Quack, and from now on, stay out of my room.
Anna, excellent in history and Latin.
Pete's not here yet?
The workman only left a little while ago.
What's for dinner?
Beans.
Again? I saw you in there playing with that cat.
He just went in for a second. He's been under all afternoon working on his French.
Really?
How'd they do in algebra?
I think we both should give
buzzing like bees around a honey pot. My father was very worried with all those boys buzzing around. He'd say, if any of them gets fresh, you tell him, remember, Mr. So-and-so, remember, I'm a lady.
Remember, Mr. So-and-so, remember I'm a lady.
Very good. All right, that's enough.
What have you got to write about that's so important all the time? How much does a 13-year-old have to say?
Just because someone's young doesn't mean they don't have anything to say, Mr. Farmer.
Please, can't I have some privacy?
Petronella, could you tell me what could possibly be so private?
You know how it is at that age, Buddy. Everything's private, even brushing your teeth.
I just hope she doesn't write anything about me in that private diary of hers.
Don't be ridiculous. Really, Pootie. Sometimes you are so childish.
Still haven't finished your French? You should be ashamed.
I know. I'm a hopeless case.
You are not hopeless. He is not hopeless. He just doesn't have anyone to help him like the girls do. Maybe you could, Mr. Frank.
I'm sure his father's capable.
But not me. He won't listen to me.
What do you say, Peter?
Oh, Mr. Frank, you are an angel. I don't know why I didn't meet you before I met that one over there.
Peter, let's go to your room and check your work.
You listen to Mr. Frank, Peter. Mr. Frank is a highly educated man.
Aren't things hard enough without you sprawling all over the place?
If you didn't smoke so much, Pootie, you wouldn't be so ill-tempered.
Am I smoking? Do you see me smoking?
Don't tell me you used up all those cigarettes.
One package. Meat only brought one package.
You're smoking up all our money.
Will you shut up? What are you staring at?
I've never heard grown-ups quarrel before. I thought only children quarreled and a walkman grew up.
This isn't a quarrel. It's a discussion. And I've never heard children so rude before.
Rude, me, I know.
Dear, fetch me my knitting, please. I must remember to ask Meek for more wool.
I have a library book for her to return, and I need hairpins and some soap.
Please, me, give me some starch, some tea, some biscuits, a movie star magazine. Tell us the latest news, me. It's a wonder you have a lesson for all. Do you know she's engaged to someone named Dawn? She's crazy about him. But terrified the Nazis will send him to work in Germany at a war camp. That's what they do with all the Dutchmen these days. They pick him up off the street and
Suppose you try keeping still for 5 minutes.
Come, dear. Come, no.
Talk. Chatter. It is a wonder that we haven't been discovered and shot. Why do you have to show off all the time? Can't you be quiet like your sister Margaret? Be a good girl.
not me. I'm the front book. I'm going to Paris.
Really?
You'll see.
comes, the sun begins to shine.
Miss yesterday, Mr. Crowley.
Tells me you want to know everything.
Will you join us for supper?
Thank you. But there's something to talk over. Something that has to be decided immediately.
What is it, Mr. Crawler?
Each time we come, we try and bring a bit of good news. But up here, you just can't know how bad things have become outside.
There's a dentist out from Düsseldorf. He's Jewish. He's been living with a Christian woman, but today he asked if I knew of a safe address. He's desperate. I promised I would let him know.
Of course we do, absolutely. Dussel, I believe we know him.
It's great news, meet.
Yes, but where is he going to sleep? There's barely enough room.
Forgive me, I should have consulted with you before I
It's
spoke.
just that there's so little food.
Mr. Fondant, I've tried, but there are no more ration books to be had.
Your son can eat, Abe can eat as well.
I hope so.
Yes, definitely.
If we can save even one person, we must.
Well, you're right. Of course.
Mr. Crowler will go and meet him. I will bring him up.
Tomorrow.
Mr. Crowley.
Thank you.
It's fine to have him, but where are we going to put him?
He can have my bed. I'll sleep on the floor.
No, Abe, you're doing as much too small as it is.
I know. I'll live with you and mother. This is just because that's my bed.
No. Margaret will move in with your father and I, and Mr. Dussel can have her bed. It's the only way.
But why? Why can't I move in?
Because it wouldn't be proper for a gentleman. Anna, don't argue. It's settled.
As far as I'm concerned, Mother can go jump in a lake. I don't know why I've taken such a terrible dislike to her, but I can imagine her dying someday. Pop says ain't no seafood to me. It's very mean of me, I know, but that's how I feel. I hope Mother will never read this, or anything else I've written. She's not a mother to me. That's my mother myself. Who would I turn to? Only my diary. I've become a good person on my own, but I know life is stronger in the end. Three and a half months in the annex, and we're eagerly awaiting our new position. What will he be like? He says he's quiet, refined, and for all counts, an excellent dentist. He's meeting Mr. Caller at 11 sharp at a certain place in front of the post office. It's all very exciting and totally nerve-wracking. If they get caught, those last hours are the most dangerous for a Jew who is in training.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's done.
Everything went smoothly. Mr. Dussel at the appointed place at the appointed time. He had to wear Jan's coat over his office jacket so no one would see the yellow star. It was amazing how he lived in Amsterdam rather than out of the country where so many hiding places are. Of course, he had no idea. We were right upstairs, waiting for him.
I'm reading. Mr. Frank, Otto Frank, I thought you were in Switzerland. A patient of mine told me that you escaped here. To Basel, or Belgium, or someplace.
That's what everyone thinks, the Nazis included. You know.
We jerked them.
We're so glad you come, Mr. Dussel.
We all are.
How can I thank you?
Not us, we've been Mr. Crawler.
Without them, we couldn't live.
Aren't you scared of me sometimes?
We're not heroes.
Eve, far too modest.
We just don't like the Nazis. Anything about them.
last month. They Hohenstein. They took the whole lot.
Mr. Dussel, what is happening outside?
Tell us.
All over Amsterdam, Jews are disappearing, taken from their beds in the middle of the night. My God, this raves. Children come home from school. Their parents gone. Women come home from shopping. Whole families vanish. The only way to escape is to go into hiding. Thousands are disappearing. The Brombergs, Professor Hallenstein.
Oh, God, no.
You have 5 minutes to get ready. Take only what you can carry in a rucksack. Herd it off to the Jewish theater for days, even weeks, and then Westerbork, the transit camp. There, every Tuesday like clockwork, a train comes. For the East.
Mr. Dussel, do you know the Gosselars? The Dr. Conley Academy. You had friends since we were 4. They didn't come to them, did they? Not Conley, it can't be!
There's a family.
No!
Mr. Dussel. Surely you have something here. Anna, please, show Mr. Dussel to your room.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
No, you had to tell us. We had to know.
Me, thank you for everything.
Oh, he said, so terrible, so different from what Mr. Collins was telling us.
I like it better the way Crawler tells it.
Well, here we are.
It isn't very good.
I've never shared a room with a man before. I hope I'll be a suitable companion. I know you'll miss them when you live terribly.
Charlotte and I have never been apart. It all happened so quickly, I didn't have a chance to tell her where I was going. I didn't even know myself.
You weren't supposed to. None of our friends knew. It was pretty dangerous. Just for us, for them, and for Charlotte.
You know, you're a bright young lady. I hope you can bear with me.
I hope you'll bear with me. I seem to irritate everyone around here. What's she like, for Charlotte?
Well, she's charming, she's beautiful. You'd like her. She's not Jewish, you know.
Oh, I know. Meek told us. That's my bed, and that's Margaret's, where you'll sleep. I know it's small and dark in here. You peek through the blackout curtain. You see the most beautiful chestnut tree in the world. I can't wait till it's all blossom. The oak will be over then, and we'll all be home. I was wondering about the room. Monica always had it in the afternoons, and I had it in the mornings. Would that be all right with you?
Actually, I'm not at my best in the morning.
Then you take the mornings, and I'll do the afternoons. She's bring your dinner.
It's not very easy being a dentist. Children don't understand that.
Why not?
No one likes going to the dentist. Everyone makes fun of us, and believe me, it's no fun for us. Everyone hates us.
That's awful.
Tell me something. When you're in here, where do I go? In there with those people.
And Mushi.
Who's Bushy?
Pedro's cat.
A cat. No one mentioned a cat to me. He hasn't here.
You'll love Mushi. He's the sweetest cat in the world.
I hate cats. They're terrifying. They give me asthma.
Don't worry, Pedro keeps in this room all the time.
Well, let's hope so. By the way, Mr. Crawler mentioned a schedule.
Oh, it's mainly about when we can have to be quiet and when we can use no see. You can use it now if you want.
No, no, thank you.
You have no idea how important it is to you when you're hiding, especially when you're scared.
Listen, if you don't mind, I'd like to lay down a bit before supper. Helps with the digestion.
You asked us to do so. I'll try and make you feel at home.
The small Reese Parker will be BBC Radio Europe, November 12th. Yesterday, German forces entered unoccupied France, acting quickly to counter sweeping Allied gains. Hitler sent armored columns to occupy Vichy France. The Vichy regime came to an end, and with it, the final pretense that parts of France was a free zone.
I couldn't sleep tonight, even after Father touched me in. I felt wicked sleeping in the warm bed, and my friends were at the mercy of the cruelest monsters ever to walk this earth. And all because they're Jews. You see, most of them are murdered. BBC says they're being gassed. Hassels, look at so sad. No matter what I am doing, I can't stop thinking about those who are gone. All we can do is wait for the war to
shut up, be quiet.
I won't get on that train.
You're going to get us all killed.
Anna, little Anna, you're here, safe.
These,
It was a dream, my angel. It was a dream.
these nightmares, Mrs. Frank, they're getting worse. I don't sleep anymore. Spend half my night trying to shoot her.
Anna, Annika.
Every night, Mrs. Frank, every night. She's putting us all in danger.
Please, Mr. Dussel, go back to bed. You'll be all right in a moment.
What happened?
Another nightmare.
It sounded like someone was murdering her.
Can I get you some water? It was a bad dream, wasn't it? They say if you talk to him about it, sometimes it
No.
helps.
Thank you, Mother.
All right, you rest now. I'll sit right here beside
I'd
you.
rather you didn't.
Good night, then.
Please ask Father to come in. Please.
Baby,
Huh?
Oglesby.
It's not over yet. Listen to the song. Presents.
Not this year.
And no latkes either.
Oh, please don't remind me.
I make the best latkes you've ever tasted.
Please, I can't bear it.
Next year, you have to invite us all.
What's in there, darling?
Presents.
You never lose your temper. You never will, I fear. You're just so good, but if you should, put all your crosswords here. And your crossword puzzle book.
It's not new. It's yours. I wrote it all out. But if you wait a while and forget, you can do it all over again.
It's perfect. Thank you, Monica.
for getting rid of it.
Finally you listen to me.
I'm not doing it for you, Dussel. I'm just sick of the damn fleas. Out he goes.
Mr. Funtime, you can't do that.
That's Peter's cat. Peter loves that cat.
If he goes, I go.
So go. Go.
You're not going, and the cat's not going. Put the towel away. Sit down, Mr. Dussel. This is Hanukkah, a time for celebration. Girls, sing the song.
Lord Almighty. Do you hear anything?
I think they've gone.
The Gestapo?
If it was the Gestapo, they'd be up here by now.
It might have been a thief.
We've got to do something.
There's nothing to do.
I'm going down.
Quiet.
Maybe we could buy them off. Where's our money, Pootie?
Keep still.
And wait till they drag us away? Do something!
Will you keep still?
Someone get
Quiet.
All right.
Sit down.
Please go.
Quiet, everyone.
How do you know?
He took the cash box, left the door wide open when he ran out. Must have been frightened by the noise. We're safe. The danger was past.
Well, we're safe for now, but now we're really in danger.
Mr. Dussel, please.
Because somebody knows that we're up here.
What are you pointing at him for? It was an accident. It could have happened to any one of us.
You mean to tell me a thief is going to go to the police and say, I was robbing this place the other night, and I heard this noise above my head? You think a thief is going to say that?
Yes, I do.
Well, you're crazy.
I think he's going to get caught and make a deal with the police. They'll let him off if he tells them where some Jews are hiding. They may even reward him 7.5 guilders per Jew.
We can't stay here anymore. But please, let's go. Just go.
Go?
Where would we go?
Into the streets?
Nobody is going anywhere. If we panic, we are lost. We can't panic. We've been safe here for 6 months. Stay. Margaret, song, please.
Yeah.
here too.
Is that my fault? Pull it out!
Stop moving, you're making it go in even further.
There. Look. I got it.
I'm lucky. I've been healthy. In fact, I've been growing. So much that I can't fit in my shoes anymore. Not to speak of anything else. And there's another change. Something happening inside me. Each time I get my period, and it's only been 3 times, I have the feeling that despite the pain, I have a secret. And I long for the time that I'll feel that secret again. Sometimes, when I lie in bed at night, I wonder what would be like to be kissed. And there's something else. Hector, after the looks at you with those eyes.
Me.
Happy New Year, me. Happy New Year. You really should have this day to yourself, but we love that you've come.
Me, you smell like the wind.
Anna, how are you?
Could you give this letter to Charlotte for the New Year?
Of course.
Liebchen?
Feeling any better, Margaret?
A little.
Well, perhaps this will make you feel even better yet.
Honey, look. The cake. The cake.
Hey, I'll get the plates.
Is it your special spice cake?
Spice cake, exactly. Your favorite.
Everyone's favorite.
Spice cake, what a treat. You must have used up all your rations completely.
How sweet. And look, she wrote peace in 1944.
Last year it was peace in 1943.
Well, it has to come sometime, doesn't it?
Let's pray it does.
Here's the knife, Petronella. Now, how many of us are there?
None for me, thank you.
Well, that leaves 7.
8, 8. It's always the same number.
I took it for granted that Margaret wouldn't have any.
Why not? I don't think a little spice cake will harm her.
I just don't want her to start coughing again. 8, 8, all right, 8.
If you don't mind, I think Mrs. Frank should cut the cake. She divides things better.
What are you saying? Don't I always give everyone exactly the same?
Yes, yes, you give everybody exactly the same. But Mr. Fondant gets just a little bit more.
Now wait just a minute.
Please, please. Me, can't you see how a little spice cake goes to our heads? Here, Mrs. Frank, you cut.
I think it looks delicious to me.
That smell. You're sure you won't have a piece? Thank you, but I should be going in just a minute.
Oh, man. Liebchen, Jan is lucky to have a woman who can bake like this.
Jan, tell us about Jan.
Jan is taking me to a party tonight.
A party? Me. Remember everything so you can tell us about it tomorrow.
Everyone you can dance with.
Jan, only with Jan. Oh, I should have forgotten something. For someone.
Me.
What? What is it? Come on, I can't stand the suspense.
Oh, me, wherever did you find them?
You can't even get a slipper on the black market these days.
Look, they match. Incredible.
All dressed up and ready for Hollywood.
Enjoy them, Anna. And I'll bring everyone a full report tomorrow.
Me, there's something I'd like you to do for me.
What? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
What is it?
He wants to sell her her coat.
No, honey. Don't you do this to me. This is my coat. I've had this coat I know that.
You won't. It makes me want to stay.
I just don't understand. I would never have done anything like that to you.
That coat was 17 years old, for God's sake. Those skins had definitely seen their day.
That's not the point, and you know it.
I know we need the money. We have no money. Can't you get that through your head?
Don't talk to her like that.
You've never understood anything.
Oh, God, here we go again.
That coat was the last thing, a whole world gone.
Well, you've still got us, haven't you?
You took the last memory of my father away.
Ah! If you hadn't been so attached to your father, your fur coat, the apartment with all of our goddamn possessions, we'd be in America by now!
It's not her fault.
Oh, please. It was you too, you know. You didn't want to...
I only stayed because of you! Believe me, I knew which way the wind was blowing.
Oh, sure. You always know everything.
Mother, please, stop.
Your mother will never listen!
If I could just say one thing.
No, you cannot. You say too much already, and it's none of your business anyway.
You shouldn't have said that, Mother.
What?
You hurt her feelings.
Oh, well, all right. I apologize. I apologize to everyone.
You love this.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for what happened in there. I wish I could have said something. It's just they make me feel so... I can't stand it in there. Sometimes I wish I didn't belong to them at all. I just hope I never turn out like that.
You won't. I know it.
Like him. What if I'm like him?
You're not. Believe me.
All I can say is, if it wasn't for you, I mean, you're always a big help to me.
I am. How?
When you're cheerful, well, it keeps me from being depressed.
I'm not always such a me now. Inside.
Really?
It's hard. If you want to try something, there's nowhere to go.
It's easier for me, I guess. When there's a fight, you know, with my parents, I can just back in my room.
You're lucky to have a room of your own.
At least you can talk to your parents.
Not really. I never discussed anything serious with Mother. She just doesn't understand. I can talk about everything, probably though. Except Mother.
Careful, Mr. Dussel. You don't want to clog the pipes like last week.
Honey, please.
Margaret, you're not eating. Eat. You have to try to eat. You're not hungry.
If she doesn't want it, pay her will eat it.
Margaret, please, just divide.
I can't. I just can't.
She eats like a bird. Look at her. Every day a smaller bird. Margaret, I'm doing the best I can.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Monson. I just...
Anna is eating. Peter is eating.
What are you doing?
I didn't look at it, and it's delicious. And before I know it, it's gone.
Very wise, Annika.
I need some hunger.
Margaret, you have to force yourself. You are much too thin.
She's not the only one. We're all famished.
Will this war ever be over?
This war would be over a lot sooner if the goddamn British would start the invasion.
Please, not tonight.
The British are fighting for their lives.
They'll do something when the time is right.
When we're dead and buried, you mean? It's amazing how strong those Germans are.
Oh, it's amazing. Those Germans are so strong, they're going to win the war. Is that what you're saying?
They might. They very well might if the British don't get moving.
They're moving, for crying out loud. 3,000 tons of bombs dropped on Hamburg last Sunday. Is that enough for you?
No.
How many bombs do you need?
Enough so we don't have to worry about going to Poland!
Mr. Dussel!
Hurry up, Mr. Dussel!
Hurry up!
Hey, try living in there.
I'm sorry to come at this hour, but something's happened.
What?
I must ask you all to be more careful, more quiet. What's happening? A man in the storeroom. A few days ago he said, "What do you hear from Mr. Frank?" I said I'd heard a rumor that you were in Switzerland. He said he'd heard that too, but thought I might know something more. And then today, silence of invoices, I looked up and saw him staring at the bookcase.
God.
He said he thought he remembered a door there. Then he said he wanted more money. 10 more guilders a month.
Blackmail?
10 guilders? Very modest blackmail.
That's just the beginning.
What did you say?
I said I had to think about it. So should I pay him the money? Take a chance on firing
For
him?
God's sakes, just pay him the money.
Give him half. That way we'll see if it's blackmail or not.
Listen, maybe he knows nothing, but it's more dangerous out there every day. No one can trust no one. So please, please, you must be quiet. Quiet. I'll offer him after.
Thank you, caller.
We'll hope for the best.
Thank you.
Mother, please don't. I can't bear it. Seeing its way.
Oh, then we'll go back into supper. It's all right. I'll be all right.
I'd rather stay here with you.
And now, message from the Dutch Minister of Education, Mr. Gerrit Volkswagen. History cannot be written on the basis of official documents alone. If our descendants are to understand what we as a nation have endured during these years, we need simple. Message from the Dutch Minister of Education, Mr. Gerrit Volkswagen. History cannot be written on the basis of official documents alone. If our descendants are to understand what we as a nation have endured during these years, we need simple, everyday pieces. A diary, letters from a forced laborer in Germany, and
Did she really just say a diary? I'll start revising it tomorrow. Maybe one day I could even publish a novel, Secret Annex, based on my diary. Let's write yourself. You can't know how wonderful it is. When I write, I shake off all my cares. But I want to achieve more than that. I want to bring enjoyment to all people, even those I've never met. I want to go on living after my death.
Mr. Dussel's getting awfully impatient out there.
Let him. I'm always waiting for him.
Are you going out to visit Pater in the attic again? You've already been up there so many times today.
I went up exactly twice. Once to practice French together and once to eat potatoes for supper.
But you know Mrs. Hallbaum. She's got comments on every
Little thing. She can't help herself. It's in her nature. Anyway, I don't think to find out it's upsetting.
I'm not upset.
You're not jealous of facing me. I'd be insanely jealous for you instead.
Yes, I imagine you would be, but I'm not.
Aren't you, Marcus? Tell me the truth.
Who wouldn't want someone to visit every night, have deep, serious conversations with, and who knows what else? Yes, I'm jealous. Not of you and Peter. I just like someone of my own. I'm glad you have someone.
You mean it?
I want you to have a good time tonight. Every night. You've already missed out on so much in here.
Oh, Marcus, you're just a generous person. Anyway, there's nothing to be jealous of. You don't do anything. He's never even kissed me.
The kiss will come.
I'm not sure I wanted to.
Oh, you do. I know you. It's in your nature. Wait.
Let me fix your hair. Perfect.
I presume I may get into my room now?
Our room, dear Miss Cuso. And yes, may return.
Thank you very much.
Again. And look at her.
It's cold in here. Please bundle up.
In my day, it was the boys who called on the girls.
Children need a place that they can keep secrets. The attic is the only place they can talk.
Talk? That's not what they called it in my day.
I think a little romance may be developing in our little annex.
If we're here much longer, we may even have a little annex wedding.
Frankly, I can't stand another moment of this stupid chatter. Anna, remember to be down by 9.
They're so
I wouldn't feel right without my parents.
Please, Mama, they'll be killed on the street.
Ollie's right, you can't send them away.
They can stay until meat can find them something. But I don't want him near the food.
Let's divide it up right now.
I'm not going to divide up some rotten potatoes.
Mr. Frog, Mrs. Frog. Margaret.
Mr. Dussel, stop.
Mr. Frog, now.
Mr. Dussel, please
Stop! I can't take any more of this!
all that is happening.
Enough! Enough, Margaret! Mr. Dussel, forget the potatoes. I said forget the potatoes. This hour?
Everyone, most wonderful, most incredible news!
What is it?
The invasion. The invasion has begun. Did you hear me? The invasion is happening right now. You can feel the excitement in the streets. I ran to tell you before the workmen got here, but the invasion is happening right now on the coast of Normandy.
British?
The British, the Americans, everyone. More than 4,000 ships. Look, I brought a map.
How many days is it from Normandy to the Netherlands?
Ada, it's what we've been praying for.
Cherbourg, the first city. They're fighting for it now.
Cherbourg, Cannes, Quebec, Paris, and Amsterdam.
Honey!
Herman, we're safe. We're going to be free.
The landing was made this morning on the coast of France by troops of the Allied Expeditionary Force. This landing is part of the concerted evacuation plan for the liberation of Europe, made in conjunction with our great Russian allies. I have this message for all of you. Although the initial assault may not have been made in your own country, the hour of your liberation is approaching.
Home, Marcus. Can you believe it? We could be going home.
I don't know what home would be like anymore. To have a real meal. Do you suppose anything will ever taste the same? Look the same? I don't see how anything will be the same again, really. You know what I decided? To be a nurse. For newborns. Go far, far away.
How far?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe to Palestine? Think, Anna, you could be back in school in October, September even. Wouldn't that be something, Annika?
Honey, you know what I was just thinking? You won't believe this, but I was just thinking about that first day we met. When you were buzzing around with those boys in Brotherhaven. I picked you out right away, you know. You were the one that made me laugh and laugh. That afternoon, you took me for a ride on the ferry. First, you made me laugh. And then you started to kiss me. And kiss me. And the kisses were even better than the laughter. Remember? You gave me so many that the ferryman kept watching us. And the ferry went off its course. And then you made me laugh even more. When we got back, you had such a ravenous appetite that you ordered almost everything on the menu. What an appetite, the waiter kept saying. The man can really eat. We'll go back on that ferry one day, Putty. I promise. It won't be long now. And soon I'll be cooking all your old favorites. Sour brine If you're hungry, just hold on to me. Oh, Putty, please. Just hold on to me.
Just as I was falling asleep, a friend Harmony appeared before me, dressed in rags, face thin and worn. She looked at me with such sadness in her eyes, I could read the message in them. Oh, Anna, why have you deserted me? Help me, rescue me from this hell. If only I could, Harmony. Are you still alive? Oh, Harmony, if you ever return, I'll take you in, share everything I have with you. Why have you chosen to live and you to die? You've seen your enormous eyes. You've seen myself in your place. You're reminded of what my fate might have been. What will we do for it? No, I must write that down. But the question won't go away. It looms before me in total, absolute horror.
And so we come to the end of this broadcast from BBC Radio 1. Till tomorrow, listeners, and we all know, no matter how hard the times and how heavy the separation, you are once more a day closer to the liberation.
Look, Peter, the sky. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Aren't the clouds beautiful? You know what I do? I think I couldn't stand being cooped up for one more minute. I think myself out. On a walk in the park where we used to go with Pam. With the jonquils and the violets and the crocuses all around the slopes. You know this wonderful part about thinking yourself out? You can have it any way you like. You can have roses, violets, and chrysanthemums all blooming at the same time. It's funny. I used to take it all for granted. Now, I'm sure I'm crazy with everything to do with nature.
I've just gone crazy. I think if something doesn't happen soon, if we don't get out of here, I can't stand much more of it.
I wish you had a religion with nature.
No thanks, not me.
Oh, I don't have to be orthodox or believe in heaven and hell and purgatory and things. I just believe in some religion. It doesn't matter what, just to believe in something. I think of all that's out there, the trees, the flowers, and the seagulls. I think of the dearness of nature and the goodness of what we know. Meat, Mr. Pollard, jerk, vegetable man, all risking lives for us every day. I think of these things. I'm not afraid of them now. I find myself and God.
That's fine. But when I begin to think, I get mad. Look at us, hiding out for 2 years, not able to move. And all for what?
We're not the only people that had to suffer. There's always been people that had to, sometimes one race, sometimes another, and yet.
That doesn't make me feel